Hey guys, Liam here. Now, I have to absolutely admit I am really very impressed by the level of effort that Valve continues to put into the Steam Deck, even on a weekend when they should be taking a break and playing games for themselves. They're still here hacking away on Proton to make games like Dead Space work a whole lot better. A starting note, the gameplay you're seeing obviously looks better directly on the Steam Deck screen. Full screen game captures like this are of course a little bit stretched if you're going to view it in full screen on a big monitor. And once again, obvious content warning, this is a horror game and it does feature some gory and violent scenes. So look away now if you need to, click away, cover your kids' eyes. Spoiler alert too, of course, this is a story game and I'm going to be showing a lot of it. So first thing, Valve have actually put up an initial shader cache now that should have smoothened out some of the more serious rough patches. As without it, the game had some insane spikes and it just completely crashed a few times that I highlighted in my first video. And I did send Valve along some crash logs, so hopefully that helped them. On top of the shader cache update, they've also released an update to Proton Hotfix. This is selected by default for the game on Steam Deck, and it now fixes up the map, causing a complete lockup crash, along with another small performance fix, because the game uses variable rate shading that Proton was previously ignoring. As of now, I have to say I am much happier with the game as a whole. Lots of it is actually quite smooth. Proton Hotfix will show up in your downloads like any other game needing an update, so make sure you go and do that before you play it again to get the best experience possible. Proton Hotfix will automatically install with the game if you're doing it completely fresh, and you can check what version of Proton a game is using in the Game Info tab at the bottom when you're viewing a game in your Steam library. To ensure you're using what Valve set, you can just untick the compatibility box in a game properties at any time and it will revert to the defaults. Now, while a lot of the game has improved dramatically, I will note that there are still numerous drops in the game and some shader spikes, but I would right now say it has become playable, and for the most part quite enjoyable. Hats off to Valve for such amazing work done so quickly. And you have to remember that if developers aren't actually releasing native Linux versions, which most don't, or at least have Vulkan support, we are just relying on all of the work that Valve and the open source developers that they pay to get these games working in the Proton translation layer. And it's just astonishing to see games like Dead Space running on a Linux handheld like this now so well. Don't go expecting perfection though, just yet of course. It's a brand new big budget title and there may still be some lingering issues as Valve are reacting quickly as the problems appear, but their dedication to it is truly amazing. It shows clearly how much Valve actually care about their players having a good experience, even for titles that haven't been through Deck Verified, and they're doing this all through the weekend. Now, this is quite a long video because I wanted to give you a clear and honest look at the wider performance of it, because people only showing you 3 or 4 minutes claiming it's super smooth aren't giving you the full picture for a game that has been so problematic so far. And honestly, anyone saying it's anything like super smooth are just wrong, as this video will clearly show. It's a lot better and some of it really is smooth, but there are still plenty of drops. Based on data from Steam database that I've been following, clearly the game developer Motive is already preparing a patch for the game as well. So it will be interesting to see what they have cooking up, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if we had a couple of patches over the next few weeks and months to improve performance further from them directly, because at this point, what big game release comes out that doesn't need many patches after release? There's been a lot of questions about how it runs on an SD card as well, so I've included a section for that about 10 minutes at the end as well. It's timestamped, which mostly worked about the same as on the SSD, except for some additional very momentary audio stutter. So the SSD is still clearly the way to go for making it as smooth as possible. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you enjoy the extra gameplay giving you a wider look at the game and the performance, and see you later.
Be proud, champ. You gotta see her one one piece.
Johnson, I disagree. But you're off by the first round.
I wouldn't mind something to sleep in yours, especially on CC.
See anyone in flight control?
No, nobody.
Isaac, guess we better go. At least we didn't take out the sign.
With 62 years of continuous service. It holds the record for the highest number of planet crafts, with 34 today, and highest dead
May as well get signed in.
product at 14 trillion kilotons and counting. Whether you'll be joining us aboard the Ishimura, or strengthening the extraction workforce on...
Welcome, Isaac Clarke, to the USG Ishimura. Rig synced. Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
Someone left in a hurry.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster, no power to the elevator.
For God's sake. That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
Something on the floor here. Is that?
Isaac, I need that damage report.
Oh God, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms or the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the trams.
What could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker?
Okay, got us some power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be...
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Batman?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
Oh, God! Get out of there!
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
Just... they're everywhere. Shin, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
the ones I saw? Some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking them apart. Those arms, their legs.
Does that even kill them? Or do they just stop moving?
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy? We need one in tram maintenance stat. The autoloader's fried. I got a damaged tram car on the tracks, and if the whole system's gridlocked, guess who they're calling?
Temple here, sending a stasis module now. What happened to the autoloader?
No
Repair
idea.
systems
A lot
online.
of shit's been breaking down.
Loading system
Hearing
reinitialized.
things. Down in the gears where no one can be. No? I know.
Warning. Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician. Left overclock engaged. Right loader claws engaged. Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by. Tram replacement complete.
You got it. The tram was jamming the whole system.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
Inventory says there's a spare board in the maintenance bay. We can't run the trams without it.
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Hold on. I got the data board. I'm coming back to tram control now.
Daniels, get ready to go.
Data board reinstalled. System restart complete. Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown's lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down, though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
bridge. It's... There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. A hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. Nicole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Entering zero gravity.